welcome to Mind Your Head, because it's the only one that you've got. Today, on the episode, we have an interesting personality, one that I actually enjoy, not just on YouTube, but also on TikTok. I don't know where you get such ideas. Frank Gashumba. Sheila.
Ideas, comments. Sometimes I listen to his interviews and I'm thinking, how did we get here? How did he come up with this?
he has opinions on each and everything. And the opinions...
Not everything.
No, each and everything.
Everything.
No.
Each and everything, by the way. But you know what makes you stand out is that people tune in to listen. Why? Because
But
I
have
think
you ever had Gashumba comment on soccer?
No,
Never.
actually, yes. No.
Never.
commented on soccer on Radio 4.
Where?
Was it about a Ugandan match, or he must have been commenting about what happened at the
that's
match?
fake.
Not
He was commenting on the English Premier League.
No way.
He was not giving analysis or, expert
Me?
opinion.
Can I tell you something?
But he was saying, you go out with a man, what, he's been from the gym, he's sweating.
That's a different match.
see,
Now.
you
It's a different match.
You commented on soccer. That's how
Okay,
much
you're
I follow
soccer.
opinions.
Now I know.
Frank, good to have you on the podcast.
Thank you.
And thank you for allowing to be here.
Finally, we are here.
we are here, and
Why
we're
are
happy
we
to
here?
have you.
We're here to discuss how you deal with your mind. Previously in the last couple of weeks or months, you decided to go public with your wife, beautiful wife.
Congratulations.
That's why you guys invited me here.
No,
Okay.
we'll tell you why we invited you here. But the idea of dealing with, at your age, of dealing with, comments, dealing with questions,
Social media backlash.
social media backlash.
Some say,
Omukazi akoze atya,
I know.
bayingidde Serena tali naye, all those things. To us as media personalities, we know how much of a toll it can have on a person, a man or woman. But as Frank, you develop this personality of I don't care, me, I'll do whatever I want. But honestly, when we step back, when you're home in your bed and you've taken away all your phones, the lights are switched off, you're trying to get some sleep, how do you deal with that? Because these comments stay in our minds, if we are to be honest.
Let me tell you about you mentioned or you talked about my wedding. First of all, it was highly classified. I think many Ugandans learned about my wedding on the day. You get it. And I didn't know that it will trend for a week. And I've developed this in me. I don't care as long as I know what I'm doing is very right. Ugandans won't determine the type of life I have to live because I don't even know them. You can see over 10,000 comments and you don't know these people. How can someone I don't know determine the type of life I have to live? If I walk into Serena with my wife, it's me to decide whether to hold her hand or not, yes or no. You get it? And personally, I believe you don't have to show love in public. And she has not even demanded for this, that when you walk into let's say an event, you must hold my hand. I'm a true African man. We Africans, you cannot even kiss your wife in public. You can't. And unfortunately, the world has changed so much that everything that was so abnormal, it has become normal. You get it? So those people who are complaining, social media, they are the complainants, they are the prosecutors, they are the judges. They don't even know your last name. You get it? So what I do when I drive back home every evening, I sleep like a king. You get it? As long as I know what I'm doing is right, I don't care what Ugandans say. Because people who are close to me really know who Gashumba, the person.
Frank, I know you're a true African man and you're out there, social media warrior. But as someone who has gone through the same, the times that comments throw me off.
It was in 2006.
What happened?
In 2006, we adopted a young girl called Aisha Nabukela. Honestly, I didn't know how to handle the media.
The one who had got banned.
Yes.
To me, if there is something I gained out of Aisha Nabukela, it's to develop a thick skin. It was unbelievable. There was no social media. Radios would bash you from morning up to sunset. Newspapers would carry a headline without even consulting you. You know what I mean? We reached an extent of saying, you know what, I think it's time to abandon this young girl, because nobody was willing to listen to our side of the story.
What hurt you most about it? Is it that you were doing this genuinely and people were not seeing and appreciating
And why
it?
did you feel that there's need for you to determine what headline goes to the news?
Oh, come again?
Why did you feel like there was need for you to determine
No,
what goes to
at
the
least the
news?
newspaper should call me to seek for my comment. You know, the media houses in Uganda, they can even run a story, and they will pretend that they even contacted you. It's false. So that's what I gained from her. There is nothing you can say on social media. Why I'm telling you that there was no social media? Now we have an opportunity. For example, if a media house B or media house D does come up with falsehoods, I have
A platform.
Yes, to respond. To respond.
You can go on your platform and you will respond to it.
I'll give an example. I do a radio show every Monday on Radio 4 and Radio 7. That's the only radio show I do in Uganda. And people who are not close to me think I have daily radio shows. I only do one radio show and they cut out clips. Meaning, if a falsehood is out, let's say in a newspaper, I have the opportunity to respond on TikTok, on X, on Facebook, and the rest. Previously, it was not there. That's the advantage we have now. But what is important to me, those who are close to me know who I am. You get it?
And that's what matters. The people that love you, the people that you care for, know who Frank is and what he stands for.
And they can even, by the way, their stories I see and say, is there another Frank Gashumba? Oh, it's me. You get it? And I've learned how to deal with it. To deal with it.
Frank, I've always felt like asking you this question. There's so many opinions about your daughter. How she lives her life, how she dresses, and say, Frank Gashumba is such a typical African man. But the daughter is
the opposite.
Is the opposite of a daughter of a typical African man. And I'll ask you later about how you deal with the comments, but because there are pictures and videos that go out and everything, she snaps every day. She's such a big influencer, and she's honestly 3-4 times when she's in Kampala influencing for like bars. I don't know about you and drinking, but I've not seen you drink. But my question is, how do you deal with that? How do you even draw the line of this is my daughter and this is going to be me?
Now, look at a young girl called Sheila Gashumba. She first appeared on TV at the age of 8. Basically, she has been on TV her entire life. When she clocks 18 years, before 18 years, there are rules that must govern her. After 18 years, these purported laws in Africa or in Uganda, she's assumed to be an adult. By the time she was still living at home, I don't remember ever having democracy in my house. It was very simple. You're in my house by the mercy of God.
Yeah.
As long as I pay your school fees, I pay your medical insurance, I clothe you up, you have to go by my rules. If you think...
Even the clothing, you don't decide which clothing goes on your body.
Before the age of 18?
Oh,
Yes.
after.
And they were furious. But I said, I'm grooming you for the better. You get it? Sheila worked for media houses. She started with WBS, NTV, NBS, blah, 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 blah. Now she no longer works for those media houses. She makes her money using her social media power. You get it? Yes, I'm not comfortable that she drinks. I'm not comfortable. But what do? Do you kill her? I remember there were years or two when I had serious disagreements with her.
Yes, I remember that.
And I consulted many friends. One of them was Pastor Sempa, and he told me, Gashumba, shut up. You don't even have a challenge. Do you know what parents are going through? Just shut up. And he told me, if you think you have challenges, let's invite all parents in Nambore. Let each parent share their challenges with children. We just
You realize your problem is the list of it all.
Now the challenge was, she was all over bars. And then Sempa tells me, you know what, let's find out what she does in those bars. Then we realize that she's making super abnormal money out of those bars. Now the challenge was, how do we switch her mind into investing that money? It wasn't easy, but good enough now she listens. You get it? Another thing, people that sometimes tend to judge us or judge our relatives don't even know us. She drinks, okay, I hear champagne, blah, blah. But there are those who drink waraji. And there are those who smoke banji. There are bazita batazi nempiso cocaine. You get it?
And there are those who sleep in trenches.
Leave that alone. She lives in Ikololo. She has her apartment. You get it? She pays for it. There are those who live bars and sleep in people's living rooms.
And there are people who have degrees and don't live such a life.
You get it? So the challenge is, and it's the age. Sometimes it's a transition. You must know how to manage this young girl or this young boy. Because there is no script for parenting. It's not there. We've seen reverends having drunkards. You know it. We've seen serious parents having the opposite of them. You get it? So it was, and I told her when I had serious issues with her, I told her, you know, our home, our gate is open. Anytime you feel like coming back.
But from
how often do you have conversations with her?
I speak to her, I think, every day. Every day.
From how do you arrive at African society, African setting? How do you arrive at that as a parent to say, okay, this is what I have now as a child. This is what probably society expects. This is what I want. Maybe things are not going the way I want, or Sheila is not turning out the way I want her to.
Yeah.
But it could be worse.
Yeah.
So we are going to make the most out of this. For most parents, that is really hard. They will try to force you to be the person they want you to be. And that's where we lose our children as parents.
Yeah.
So how did you say make peace with it?
Sheila,
by the way, there's a video trending currently. You are at a press conference. I don't know what you are addressing, but Sheila is, I think, on Teens Club. And you're saying these are the leaders of today. These are leaders of tomorrow. You tell Sheila, you know, you're going to be the next executive director of KCCA. And then they cut the video and then they put Sheila dancing.
And who cuts it anyway?
The social media people.
Now, they judge her because we don't know their children. Bars are full Monday to Monday, right? If we intercepted or if we visited those bars, these are children from posh families, children of judges, army chiefs, generals, civil servants, and the rest. If she was in those bars alone, that would be so weird. And the other part of it, she's in those bars making money. If I told you how much money that young girl makes every month, URA would come in for her. Superb normal money. Imagine appearing for 2 hours and you are paid $3,000. That's around 10 million. Who makes that money in Uganda? So the challenge was...
Twice, thrice, 5 times a week.
The challenge was, you must reinvest this money.
You shouldn't waste it.
Yes, because at the age of 30, 35, you may not even have those opportunities of making such amount of money. And we agreed. Spend 30 on you. Live that life you want to live. 70%, 40, reinvest it, others put it in real estate. And I'm happy to tell you that she's investing heavily now. That's where the challenge was.
Let's get back to you and leave your...
But before we can
give a break to your daughter.
Before we can leave it, it's people that tend to judge us don't know us, and we don't know them.
I'm sure Sheila and I know that better.
Canary,
people judge you. You had issues with your wife. You think you were alone that week? Were you alone in the entire planet?
No.
We know the Kabaka of Uganda. We know his official birthday. We celebrate it, right? Yeah. But you think he was the only person that was born that day? No. We celebrate it because we know him. Canary, if you drank yourself for silly here, it will be news because you're a top media personality. But are you the only drunko in Uganda? You get it? And let me tell you, people that you even intend to judge you, they admire your life and God has failed them.
I usually tell Sheila that the top haters are the biggest
top
admirers.
Yeah.
The ones who admire us. But
let me tell you, she was the youngest young girl accredited to cover Chogam in Uganda. She was the first Ugandan TV personality to be accredited to cover BET in California. You get it? What should I tell you? Many things of her achievements.
No, she's a woman of many fasts. But let's get back to you as Frank. You have been around controversy. You've
through
been
opinions, comments, and you make a statement, and it's your opinion.
Controversial, I like it.
Yes, but it's your opinion anyway, and you're entitled to it.
What has been one of those most controversial moments that you've had?
There are many.
Just that one.
There are many. When I turned my mind and supported MK.
Really?
I was abused. Because I supported Dr. Kizza Besigye for some time. And he told us after the 2026 general elections that you people akalulu kokati kasola kujjako ki government. And had he lost my investments. Said, you know what?
Let me change.
Not even changing.
Wait. You lost investments because of your decision.
Oh my God. Canary, between 2011 and 2016, I was doing well. You know, this government, they are very smart. The moment they get to know that, whom does Gashumba? Gashumba does business with him cement industry, yes. What does he do? What does he supply? Let's say you are supplying blah, 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 blah. They will call him cement industry. You have a running contract with Gashumba, yes. When is it expiring? December. When you renew it, terms and conditions. They won't even cramp you. If they don't want you in NBS, they won't even arrest you as you're entering NBS. They will call Kalisa. You get it? I lost a 14.
So did your decision to support MK really generate from the fact that you had faced consequences for supporting opposition, or this was a genuine love?
I was bringing another point. We needed a smooth transition of power because we've witnessed what we see in Libya, what we see in Northern Sudan, what we see in Syria. Who can guarantee the future of our children and the few investments we've made in Uganda? And it was my personal opinion. My God.
How did you deal with it? Now that
I fired back.
Is that your way of dealing with all this online bashing?
Yes. The moment I know that...
what do you do? Do you scroll through the comments? Do you block?
There are those ban, block, and delete. Like if Facebook and X would reveal how many I've blocked, it's unbelievable. But the moment I know that you were targeted like Kagame, Canary, I fire back. Because I learned it was your friend Bobby who was ordering them to abuse me.
So those you fire back?
That's my happiest day. As long as I know you were targeted.
But to the others, you just ignore. There are those that you don't know, they don't know you.
Just ignore. Sheila, don't even ever waste your time. Do you know some Ugandans have over 50 fake accounts? 50 fake accounts.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do they get that time to? But Frank,
over
you see,
50.
For you it comes, maybe you've gradually built the resilience. I remember we were talking with Canary, I told him a month ago, where I saw a post about me. And I was in shock. I said, who is this person? And of course, being a public figure, you expect things like this. But sometimes maybe they get you.
This one has gone too far.
Let me tell you, they will abuse you, abuse your mother, abuse your grandparents, abuse your friends. And at times when you scroll into these comments, you find this guy has just opened up a Facebook account.
They have one picture.
Ban, block, and delete. Simple. Don't even waste your time.
Frank, what is your mental peace? How do you deal with your mental peace? Putting aside all social media and everything, because mental peace can, be generated through either rest, gym. I know you gym a lot, and I know you rest. But I've been with you in spaces where you have 5 phones. You're picking phone calls from here. Hey, do this, do that. What is your mental peace? What does it look like?
You won't believe it.
Home, reading a book, home, just being at home.
No. Let's begin here. Where is home? Not location. What is home?
Right?
That's a very tricky question. But Sheila, you won't believe this. There is no place that makes me comfortable like my home. That's why before marrying Maraika, I told her, I've lived a single life for 25 years. If you're not bringing peace in this house, I will leave this house for you.
So home, if I were to define it for you, is where peace is.
Yes. It's not that...
we end the podcast.
No.
Because let me tell you, the lives we go through are so stressful.
Especially if you're extremely exposed.
You must manage over 70 different covert companies you run in Kampala. Because some of them, when our enemies get to know that you have stake in that company, they will even end up not giving you business. You get it? So if I am home and there's no peace, should I go at State Square and sleep there? You get it? Another place is the gym.
You don't even have space at City Square because police camps there now.
You get it? And I know for the last 25 years, that home of mine I call my home, I've lived a good, peaceful life. And additional to her, it was very clear from day one, we must give ourselves peace.
Is there something, a routine or anything you do at home that you look forward to every day?
Yeah. What is your typical morning like?
Yeah, I have.
Until
I wake up at 5:30.
Sorry, you were saying something.
No, like people who say they've built their happy place at home, their happy corner or happy room, where when they get into the house and do whatever they have to do, they just sit in that space or I'll sit outside in the compound and read a book, or I'll watch Netflix. Right?
Actually, there is no specific place at home where I can have that peace from.
Activity?
But for example, I wake up at 5:30 every morning, Monday to Friday. I work out for 1 hour every morning.
At home?
Yes, and I've changed now. We do jog from Speak Resort Munyonyi every morning, 5:30 to 6:30 every morning.
Who is we?
I have a group of friends. They're like 5 now.
We add that community to mentor.
You get it?
Yes.
To mentor peace.
And these are serious people, not taka-taka. Serious people.
When you jog, you're talking about something developmental.
Then after that, I've told you my home. Another place where I feel I'm happy. We have a farm in Masaka. When I look at cows, I feel it binds me to my history, to my heritage. The last place, if you want to see Gashumba happy, the day I interact with children. I feel this is the most peaceful area on planet Earth. Do you know why? They are innocent.
Yes.
Innocent kids. That's my happiest day. But on the streets of Kampala, it's as if you're in a battle line in Mogadishu.
Have you said anything that you've
regretted?
Yes, I think when I fired back at the Katikiro of Uganda.
What were you thinking?
I was boiling. Are
you the kind of person that responds with emotions?
You know how it happened? I was in Masaka, it was during COVID. Friends were telling me the Katikiro of Uganda has abused you, has insulted you, everything.
Did you verify that?
Yes. And it was authentic. I said, okay, I have to fire back. But I think the tonnage of words I used, it was too much.
So you're saying you could have responded, but not the way you responded.
That's why I had to go to him and I apologized. Yes.
But it didn't affect you, like before the period between when you apologized and when you said whatever. Did you know when you sit down and something keeps pushing you and bothering you, I should go to this person, I need to do better with this whole situation?
Actually, it was not there. Something, when you clock 50 years, you'll tend to think, you know what, if I committed if I offended someone, it's advisable to go and apologize to him or her. So I realized, and it was a wrong story why I fired back. It was a wrong story. But I realized that it was like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's like using a hammer to kill a fly. You get it? Then I called a friend of mine who happens to work in Mengo. And by the way, even the Katikiro of Uganda will not believe it, that the Gashumba he knows can really apologize. I wrote to him, and he said, let him come over. The day I drove to Mengo, friends who were in Mengo were saying the Katikiro was not even expecting Gashumba, that Gashumba won't even come here. So they were shocked that I showed up. And I'm happy that we are now friends.
What did he say and what did you respond, if you had to say that in 1 minute?
Come again?
What did he say about you?
But basically,
and what did you respond?
He was demeaning me. You get it?
Over what?
He was demeaning me. I was arrested by CMI. He was arrested by a guy called C.K. Asimwe and Kandiho. What they did
top
to me,
leadership.
If there are people that I will never forgive in life, a guy called C.K. Asimwe. They paraded me, removed my shoes, barefooted, walked on handkerchiefs, paraded me before press conference. Handcuffs. Yeah. Paraded me before a live press conference that they have arrested Gashumba with the marijuana stamps, and it was the first time looking at them. So basically, before the entire world, they portrayed me like a gangster. You get it?
Dehumanized you.
Produced before the course of law. Good enough, I was given bail, but I had to report in court for 22 months. Good enough, the case was dismissed. But someone who died after that case, before the case was dismissed, he knew Gashumba was a drug dealer.
Yeah.
You get it? Canary, Sheila, if there's anyone that I hate, is the guy called Sikasim. Do you know what it means? You are paraded that we've recovered the marijuana, we've recovered the stamps, we've recovered the passports.
Frank, I saw the fake passports. Frank.
Now listen. That's where the Katikkiro of Uganda, do you know what he said? How can you listen to people
who were paraded?
I said, what? And the same Katikkiro, they had arrested him like 5 years ago. You remember?
Yeah. Meaning you know how things
during
work.
The
Why
riots.
would you be the one to...
I said, this is it's unbelievable.
So he said, let me fire back.
I said, okay.
How do you organize your mind to say, you know what?
I think it's just emotional.
Because the Katikkiro of Buganda, sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, I think for Frank, it was just in the heat of the moment. Like, you of all people should know better because you have been in this place.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be the one to cast a stone.
Yeah.
But also,
yes.
Good. If someone tells you that there was a young girl, she was screaming in the labor ward, is that news to you?
No.
It's painful. Those that have been to the labor ward, I hear it's bad news. You can't come out and say, oh, you get it. So the last person would have been the Katikkiro of Uganda. And it's taking us back. I said I used my Facebook. You know Facebook, those days it was massive. It was unbelievable. But what really disturbed me much was it could not be Katikkiro of Uganda. Katikigwe, have you ever been arrested?
But you are responding to the Prime Minister
no.
of the largest,
I think I understand
the largest
context.
traditional group in the country.
Do you know I consulted widely that the only person that you cannot fire back to is the king? You cannot. Mwenda Mutebi, you can't. But the rest, they fire back. You fire back in the same currency. And I consulted senior leaders in Uganda.
Before drafting your message?
Yes. Yes. But after that, I realized that the tonnage, it was heavy. So I went to Mengo, apologized to him, and we are now friends. And surprisingly, we were friends before.
Frank, from
did you feel like it was public accountability to say, you know what? I think so. From a perspective of a political, not political, but public figure, it's important that I do this because there are people who follow me.
Can I tell you?
I have children.
I don't recall anyone ever telling me to go to Mengo.
So even the people that you consulted with, none of them?
Yes. They even cleared me. And these are top officials in Mengo.
I think Canary, Frank is a clear example. Actually, you're going to allow me to keep using you as an example of something that I always preach and we have always been preaching, is that being selfish is not a bad thing. You will be selfish with yourself. What do I want? What works for me? What gives me peace of mind? Anyone else that is not in my circle does not matter.
No, Sheila, you're a top TV personality. You are not a minister. You are not a commissioner. You are not a judge. But there are people that look at you like you are like an angel. There are people that respect you. There are people that love you. There are people that admire you. So if you are the Katikkiro of Uganda, or if you are top general in government, or a minister, much as you have those titles, this small man called Canary Mugume too has people that look at him. You get it?
When he says something, it goes as if truth.
Sheila too has relatives. She has parents that really respect her. You get it? When you go out because you're a minister, because you're a judge, because you're a top police officer, and bash her, she has the right to respond.
Because she has a name to protect.
Yes. Even a maid at home, even a shamba boy. That's why we don't back at them. Much as she's my shamba boy, she's my maid, she's my driver, he's my bodyguard. I can't shout at him or her. You get it. Now, that's where the problem was. Yes, you are the Katikkiro of Uganda. Amazing. But I'm also a Katikkiro in my own understanding. Yeah. There are people that look at me. I have a wage bill there are people I have to pay by the 30th of every month. You get it?
Okay.
Ochulia. And for the Katikkiro of Uganda, we are now friends. Because the last institution...
Why? Because you did what a man would do?
Why should I call it self-defense? You know caterpillar. You try attacking a caterpillar. It will fight.
And he also understood it.
Yes, much as it's so tiny, it will fight off. Look at a cat. You try beating a cat. It's very important that we respect each other. You get it? You're a media personality, but it's very important if you are walking into this mall and they are asking you who you are. Don't tell them, Nze Canary Mugume. But this askari is from Arua.
Probably doesn't give a damn.
Yes.
Who you are.
He does not even know you.
He may not even have a smartphone.
Yes.
Frank,
Yes.
you're known to be on Ori's controversial, tough side. Do you have a soft side of you?
By the Canary, I have learned that such people are the softest. Giving an example, he said the things that give him peace, which I've heard from many people that people say, that person is so tough. He said children. Most people that say children give them peace. But let me let him.
You said the other soft part of me. Should I answer that? I think should be people who are close to me who can tell you.
You can.
I didn't ask what people. I asked, do you have a soft side of you? For example, do you sit back and watch some of your interviews and say, dang, and break down and say, probably I should not have said that, or I hope that message got to the people, or getting away from the interviews publicly to say, you know what, I don't feel like going to media today.
But that can determine the other soft part of me. Let me tell you, if you want to test the softness in Gashumba, when someone does call me with a problem, mainly single mothers, I tend to help girls so much. So much. If you want to know that I can give a helping hand, I tend to look at men like thugs. You get it? Yes.
Sheila, do I look like a thug? No. For Gashumba, I can testify that because I saw his story with Aisha Naukeda, but I've also interviewed him on the story of Desire Mirembe.
And even the issue to do with the passports and national IDs.
Yes, they were vandemwe.
You find
The
these
Banyarwanda community in Uganda.
out of 10 Ugandans have been denied passports and national IDs. 7 are young girls, poor young girls.
You know, people call me and say, man, I have hey, what's the problem? They think I'm a Mnyarwanda. Call Frank.
But
Why? Because I know Frank as
You
an
will fight
advocate.
for-
As an advocate.
I'm telling you why I tend to be soft to look at a young girl. She's aged 25 years and she's a single mother of 3. She has failed to secure a job in Uganda and she's willing to be a maid somewhere in someone's house. What do? Give her a helping hand, let her secure a passport, let her go and battle. And something I've realized, when a young girl requests for 10K, chances are 95% that she's going to put that 10K to the useful purpose of it.
Unlike men or boys.
And when a girl steals 10K, a man would steal 100K.
And it will be okay.
It will be okay it's okay for men.
For a man to steal.
Another, why I tend even to be softer to women, my grandmother, she died of cancer in 1984. She migrated from Rwanda, 1922, settled in Uganda. The husband participated in the 1944 Second World War. Can you imagine? He's back in Uganda. After 4 months, our grandparent passes on. This grandmother of ours raised our parents alone. So every time I see a struggling woman, I see my grandmother. I tend to be too soft to women, even at work. If you hear me firing a lady, know that I've given her 1,000 chances and she's not willing to change.
And I know ladies are all over your office.
Yes.
But now I know why.
And I tend to be hard on men. Actually, personally, I believe a young boy, when you graduate on Friday and there's a graduation party for you on Saturday, on Monday, leave that home. go and battle on the streets of Kampala. The only people that we must live in our homes are girls. Even if she's there and she's still aged 40 years, let her be there. But for men, you graduate on Friday, Saturday, there's a party for you on Monday, pack up each and everything of yours, go and battle. If it means walking from Kanyanya to Kampala every day to survive, do it.
Let me ask you one question.
Frank,
This is going to be so hard because I feel like every time you're faced with a question, you want to come out as hard, and but you feel like every time you're controversial, it's the only moment that you have your voice raised up. It's the only moment that you're heard.
But honestly, who judges Gashumba that is controversial? Who is the judge in this? Because
that's a good question.
If you collapsed here, Sheila and I and the entire crew here, we cannot pronounce you dead.
No, let me give you an example. You went on media on Radio 4 and said, Malaika, I gave her a car, I took her to school, blah, blah, blah.
She watches Netflix.
Yeah. then the comments were, if I have a man who is going to talk about me like that, I would rather not marry him.
Let me tell you, those you hear saying that, they are praying to God, they wish they had Gashumba in their lives. You should ask me how it started.
Maybe tell us to clear
and
the
TikTok,
air.
You guys, the moment you hear Canary, and you know this better than I do, guys on TikTok would just cut out
the
clip of yes,
and leave out the context.
Yes, how it started. You get it? How it started. Because I told them I don't expect my wife to cook. She works. She leaves home at 7, come back at 6:30 or 7 p.m. There must be a maid or there must be someone at home to take care of her house. Her duty, come back home, go to the kitchen, find out. Period. Go to our bedroom, have a shower, watch TV.
As a typical,
African
man. Listen. Now, listen.
As a typical African man.
Listen. Now, look at this young lady who is married to a fake master.
Or not married at all.
Yes. This fake master wants this young girl. When she's back home after work, this girl must cook for him. Don't expect such people to support Gashumba. They will say Gashumba is controversial. By the way, I'm spoiling their marriages. I even told them, I don't expect my wife to buy fuel. I must provide fuel for her because her salary is her salary. That's what I said. And they bashed me. Actually, one of her OGs called her to find out, yes, these are facts. I can't buy her a car and that car is still in my name. It's her car. Transfer it into her name.
No, but Canary, to be honest, it's only that I think sometimes people just are looking for things to talk about. What Frank is saying is what happens. Not maybe in all homes, but some homes. It's only that the other men are not coming out to say, my wife does not cook, but she supervises. Because that's what at least some of the people that I know are doing. They're not cooking, they're supervising, right? They're cooking. When someone comes back from work, she'll relax, make sure everything in the house is okay, go and watch a movie. It's what is happening. It's that other people are not actually talking about it.
But let me tell you, I subscribe to Gashumba's thoughts and ideas. Probably one of the reasons why I like him so much. But what I'm saying is that the toll that comes with the bashing, the comments.
But he knows he's doing. It's about him and his family.
Let me tell you, my happiest day, the moment my message is delivered. Yeah. I sleep in my white bed sheets. You get it? And this fake master abusing me does not even know where I live. He lives like a cockroach. You get it? But these are facts. This is what I saw, how my father was treating my mother. At Masaka, we had a maid. We had a shamba boy. There are very few days in my life seeing my mother cooking. Her duty was to oversee. And this is very clear for you married men. Canary, in the morning, let your wife instruct your maid or blah, blah, blah. Lunch, mufumbe chino chino. Supper, cook this.
As it should be.
Yes. When she's back, her duty is simple. To verify, to cross-examine, and cross-check. The moment she confirms that everything is okay, let her go upstairs, have a shower, watch TV. You get it? But this typical local, I'm going to use this word local, African men, for them they think my wife must cook for me akatogo. You get it? She leaves home at 7 every morning.
What time is she going to cook that katogo?
Leave that alone. There are times when she works up to midnight. There are reports she must file. You get it? But sometimes I go to bed when she's still on her laptop. You get it? And you expect for her to cook for Gashumba and Morokonyi.
But also, I feel like it's people just being people. Because if Frank has said, this is how I run my home, if it doesn't work for you, then
you don't need to complain.
Thank you.
You don't need to complain.
Yes. Am I forcing you to do the same? I'm not imposing what I think is right.
Of homes.
Wonderful. You run your home the way how you want.
Me, this is how I run my home. And this is my opinion. And I'm making it public.
It's like every Sunday. Some of us go to the Catholic Church, others go to Namirembe, others go to Rubaga, others go to Bujingo. It's a free society. Every weekend Ugandans party. Others go for Kwanjura, others go for Kuhingira. Have I stopped you? Why do you want to impose what you think should be done in your home in my house?
Others go for brunch.
You were telling me earlier that they start at 10. And sometimes on Sunday, I don't even know what's happening at 10. I'm dead asleep. But this mindset of the social media,
social media in-laws.
Yes, someone you don't know.
Fake master.
Yes, someone you don't know, trying to impose his own life
on you.
No way.
How do we build resilience for that? To say, you know what, I'm online.
Many people are not like you.
Yeah, so how do we... For mental clarity.
I'll tell Sheila something you people don't even know. These guys that bully everyone on the social media have successfully created a silent majority on the social media. People who are not willing to come out, put up what they think is right because they fear they are going to be abused, demonized, and the rest. So
some even sent into depression.
I met young girls near CPS, and they told me, Mr. Gashumba, how do you manage this? We can no longer even post what we feel is right.
You put a photo, they abuse you.
You go, for example, I spend the entire weekend in Masaka on my farm. I take pics. You get it? I take pics in my farm with my cows. Have I stopped you posting your pics when in Kalangala having fun? Have I stopped you taking pics when you are, let's say, at Bujingo's church? So successfully, they want us to live their lives. I said, no. So Sheila, the answer is very simple. Stand up and be counted. I'd rather have 1,000 followers on X than 1 million of them who are useless, who want to determine my life. First of all, I'm not paid. I'm not paid. If I'm paid, that would be understandable.
You're just doing you.
Kati, let me take you back. Sheila, the way how she dresses, we don't like it. Who has told you to follow her?
Right?
Who has told you?
Right?
Become Sheila's advocate.
Right?
No, simple. Who has instructed you? Is it a command? If you don't like any BS, why do you watch it?
Why watch
Unfollow it?
Simple. If you don't like CBS radio, why do you listen to CBS?
To criticize.
If you want someone who dresses in a maxi, blah, 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 you go to Christ the King. Simple. You remember what the president said about these terrorists who bombed Kafunda around his hit Komamboga? That someone goes to Komamboga, he eats pork alone, mukamwake, akoze. You get it?
Or you feel aggrieved and want to go there and kill them.
You get it? So if you are not comfortable with Canary Mugume's lifestyle on NBS, take a kotivichi in the life. Simple. But there is no way people we don't even know that exist will influence our lives. That's when I said no.
Frank, my last question to you is, what is your life mantra? Like, what do you live by? Mine changes every year. Not that it's not that it really drifts from
you
what
grow out of.
Yeah, I grow out of it and then find something new to live by, and that keeps me going for the next 12 months. For you, what's your life mantra?
You know, do you know a guy called Mahatma Gandhi? Be the world you want to see. Simple. And for me, I've not changed it, by the way. I've not changed. Be the world you want to see. That's simple. Why are you changing every year?
Because I'm growing.
So but when you clock 90, where are you going to be? Tell me.
No, because I think that life is experiential, and I don't know everything. But once life teaches me something, I have to change in the face of new evidence.
I agree with you 100%, but there are things that won't change. Do you want to live a good life?
Like, for example, what do you mean things don't change? For example, now all marketing companies are changing their ideas towards Gen Z, because the Gen Z, they are determining the kind of products we consume and kind of services we apply to.
You're talking of the Gen Zs, fine. Are we leaving better Gen Zs for the next generation? That's the word that's the gun I'm telling you. Are we preparing them to be us or our grandparents? Because when I look at them, I feel like crying. Out of the 10 Gen Zs you meet, 7 are hopeless. Hopeless.
Why? If they can afford a Donolio, what do you mean they're hopeless?
Oh, don't spoil my day.
I brought that.
Jesus.
I brought that up.
Would you drive your son to a party where they are serving them?
Never.
No, but you see, you never know, because they tell you I'm going for a friend's birthday party and you don't know what is going to happen when you leave.
I agree. Do you believe in sleepovers?
No.
And she has teenager children.
No, that one, no.
No. Why? Because
It's
you
wrong,
don't know what
because
happens
I cannot
there.
control the environment since I'm not there.
And let me tell you, your children will celebrate you 20 years after.
I hope so. Now it doesn't seem like it, but I hope so.
Let me tell you, do you know, they think they know better than you. Actually, our father used to tell us, mujja kutegeera nti nali mutuufu nga nammwe mumaze bazaala. Would you drive your son to such a party?
No.
No. And you're celebrating, we call them what?
Gen
Zs.
But it feels different for Frank Gashumba to be saying that.
I know what I'm talking about. No serious parent can support a drunken nation. No serious parent, unless you don't love your children.
Gen Z are bold. They are moving with the trends.
Which trends?
They have determined what the market looks like.
The market for who?
For products, for iPhones.
And who benefits from those products? Our children or the manufacturers?
What are you calling Paris Bambara Nengato? How heavy they are.
That's why he has said
Trust
7
me.
out of the 10.
Okimanyi bebe kula yambala engato za Gen Z bweziti.
Ekyabebe kulu kyo. There are things I see nenkola ki nensirika, but no serious parent for the shoes it's okay. Ebeera aging ekola ki emutawanya. But no parent would support his son to drink waraji.
I agree with you.
Maybe
No
that's why the
parent-
mental health cases are increasing by the
Go
day.
to Butabika here, 65% of children who are in Butabika, these are children from posh families. Posh families. When you give children unlimited liberty, there's a price you are going to pay. You get it? It's like smartphones. This culture of giving children smartphones, it's terrible, it's bad.
Abaana bakulira Cocomelon.
Cocomelon? What's that? It's just a drink? At their age, let me tell you, they may look at Gashumba as an old school.
Katulinde malayika azaale, then you'll know Cocomelon.
Can I tell you something? We agreed. We must raise our children like a typical African children. My role is simple: guide them. If they perform the opposite of what I did, I
You did your part.
Simple. What you did the same.
Frank.
But Gashumba to drive my son. Branch, mujita mutiezo.
Branch.
To drink with you.
Branch.
Don't will you.
No. Let those who drink take it. But for me, I can't.
Frank, it's been a pleasure. I don't think I've had one.
I think we need to host you
I've
again.
had so much
Frank.
fun.
In the name of Jesus. But don't allow people you don't know to manage your lives. Never.
Absolutely. I think
Do what you think is right, as long as it does not contravene with the official regulations of all the laws of a country. But this business of someone I don't know using a fake account on the social media to determine my lifestyle, ban, block, and delete. Simple. There's a reason why they created it. Ban, block, and delete. Because previously, by the way, doing Facebook was a platform where we had serious discussions. Serious discussions. You ask Mwenda, I remember asking Mwenda, you man, you no longer put up brilliant articles on your page. Frank, I cannot afford to be insulted from morning up to sunset. They are not discussing what Mwenda has posted. They are discussing Mwenda
as
the
a personality.
Which is wrong.
Which is knows. So now you see all of the best brains in this country are silent. Because they are silent, fake masters are up. They are the opinion leaders. So if Canary cannot put up a post, you can't, blah, 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 meaning the world is no more.
What a better way to end this podcast episode. I think I've had so much fun with Frank.
And also, honest one. But I've noticed we share so much with him. Things that I always fight for.
We're just not as bold. As
I'm getting the confidence from him.
Yeah. But also, I've also had to ask some of the questions I've been meaning to ask
him,
which in real life would look insulting, but to him, these are conversations he would talk about and give you clarity. So thank you so much, guys. To all our thousands of subscribers on Mind Your Head, it's been a pleasure. And remember, leave your comments, tell us what you think about this episode, and I'm sure we'll get back to it. Till next time.
See you.
Nabukenya.
Oyina muganda wo.
Mumukiriza ebyo bajoga ebyo.
Tetukkiriza, but oluusi olaba comment n'ogamba.